What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? I want to thank y'all for tuning in. This your boy Rock. This is another segment of Rock's House. Make sure you like, subscribe, please. Click on the channel. All right, subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to go to my mama's house and subscribe, like, and comment as well. All right, so it's been a lot of stuff in the news today. I want to talk about the Target issue. And first, I'm going to start out by playing this video.
Your grandma, she prefers Coke or Pepsi. And I bet you she'll say Pepsi. A lot of Black folk prefer this cola over its competitors. But turns out that's not a coincidence. The preference for Pepsi goes way back. I'm Lante Serene, and you're watching Melanin Mythbusters. We explore all sorts of Black milestones, mysteries, memories, and myths. So let's get into it. When Coke made their soda pop drug-free and rebranded in the early 20th century, they totally ignored the Black consumer. Coca-Cola wasn't marketing or catering to Black people, but Pepsi-Cola decided to fill that gap in 1940. Pepsi's chief executive, Walter S. Mack, hired a team of Black workers to form a Negro markets department. Mind you, not many corporations were hiring Black professionals back then. The department sent a team of all Black sales reps from their New York headquarters to the Jim Crow segregated South. These workers were forced to sit in the back of the bus, travel in Black-only train cabins, and find hotels and restaurants that would serve them. But their efforts weren't in vain. Pepsi, the second biggest soda company, was finally inching closer to its leading competitor, Coke. Pepsi put Black models in their magazine ads and placed special displays in stores with primarily Black patrons. The cola company even hired Duke Ellington as a spokesperson. And on top of all that, Pepsi's soda bottles were bigger than Coke's for the same price. Their competitive pricing and targeted marketing made Pepsi the go-to for many Black consumers. Meanwhile, white Americans had officially dubbed Pepsi as the pop for poor Black people. Worried they lose the white consumer, Pepsi ended the Negro Market Program by 1950. Not long after, Coke started marketing to Black people and eventually put money into supporting Black organizations like the NAACP. But Pepsi proved to remain above the inclusionary curve. Team member Harvey C. Russell became the first Black American to be promoted to vice president at a major corporation. It's no wonder so many Black people decided to pop open a Pepsi to quench their thirst. If you made it this far, comment and let us know if you prefer Coke or Pepsi. And if you like mixing cola with some cognac, you should check out our episode on Hennessy. Follow Melanin Mythbusters for a breakdown on more Black milestones, mysteries, memories, and myths.
I have so much to say. You know, they say actions speak louder than words. For a lot of y'all watching that video, it's going to be like a plane flying over your head. You just don't get it. It's over your head. It's so much I can break down in that video. It is insane. It is so much in that video that exposes the problem with our Black people mindsets as a whole. It's just disgusting. The reason I showed you this video because I'm using this as a parallel to my point to expose the ignorance of some of the mindsets of Black people when it comes to this Target and DEI situation. Why are Blacks so mad at Target? Why out of all the other companies, they're so mad at Target? Another question, what is Target stock dropping how is that gonna benefit the Black community? Somebody please tell me. You know, it's a damn shame when it's 2025 and we still getting some type of joy out of moral victories or emotional victories. It's not even a moral victory, it's an emotional victory. A twisted, selfish form of self-gratification, watching somebody fail or lose. I can't make this shit up. Black people wanting Target to fail is like a woman getting a woman losing her husband. He gets in another relationship. He's happy, but she wants the relationship to fail. And she'll do anything in her power to make it fail. And then when it fails, she gets some type of celebratory sensation out of it. Now if that ain't toxic, what the hell is it? Because something didn't go her way. So that's what I see when I see these leftists, or when I see some black people don't have their way. They start wanting you to fail. So my question to black people is, okay, so Target stocked and dropped. Everybody's stocks drops. Every year it drops, it goes up, it goes down. That's how I know a lot of y'all don't know shit about the damn stock market, which lets me further know that y'all have no investment mindset. Or what you invest in is clearly isn't companies and corporations and stocks and bonds. You know, it just bedazzles me how I watch so many of people that have melanin like me, that look like me, how they operate on such low mental vibration, such low frequency. And I mean from the educated to the uneducated, from the knowledgeable to the unknowledgeable. Now, the reason I showed you this video to use as a parallel towards blacks and they issues with companies that quote unquote drop DEI is this. When you think that your power comes in how much money you could spend, you a damn slave. That's like a prostitute saying, if you don't do this, I'm gonna go give my money to the other pimp. As if prostitution is justification. As if that's something that you supposed to just celebrate. As if you supposed to, like, what kind of victory are you getting out of threatening to leave one pimp to go to the other? Your position is still your position. So when I see black people saying, oh, if you don't do this, I'm gonna go take my money and I'm gonna give it to this person. I'm literally, it's the same version of a prostitute saying that if you don't do this, I'm gonna go from one pimp to another pimp. This is how y'all sound, but y'all think y'all actually sound intelligent. Y'all think y'all making sense, but y'all really not making no damn sense at all. And this is why we failing. Because we still fighting emotional battles. Capitalism don't give a damn about how you feel. We should be opening up a black Target. And if you want to If you want to use your spending power, some of y'all need to come together, start an escrow account, build up some black targets, and then get black people to spend their money at the black-owned, black-hired target. How the hell y'all gonna sit there and complain and protest companies that choose not to participate in DEI when the real DEI is owning your own company, building our own companies, building our own stores, and hiring our own people? That's the real DEI. How you can go complain about another group of people not participating in DEI for your people when you don't even participate in DEI for your people? You can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. Practice what you preach. And as a people, we are not practicing what we preach. You can open up a corner store in the same neighborhood that the Asians and the Arabs opening up. Ain't nothing stopping you. Not in 2025. Not DI. Not redlining. Not classism. Not fascism. Not racism. The only thing that's stopping you is selfism. I just made that up. Thank you. Y'all racist to yourself more than anybody. Most of what's not fair in your life is you not being fair to yourself. Most of y'all don't even pay yourself. How many of y'all take 10% out of y'all check to pay you? Not spending it. That ain't paying you. How many of y'all are taking 10% out of y'all check to invest in you, putting it up for you? Exactly. Now, y'all just sat here and watched the video about how Pepsi used black people to strengthen their market share in the soda company by promoting black faces on the product, even going so far as to hiring people on the product to help market the product to you. Now, my whole point to this is this. Focus on the narrative and not necessarily the action, because not all business is good business. Not all money, good money. Everybody not doing nothing for you because they care about you. Some people are only doing something for you because of the benefit that they'll get from it, not necessarily because they like you or care about you. And I'm cool with that. That's business. That's capitalism. But my point of the video to you is, and the subject is this. Stop begging people who don't like you or don't care about you to act like they do. Care about yourself. Do for yourself. Hire your own. And it's really true. Common sense is not common no more. And what happened as soon as white people started saying, "Oh, that's Negro drink. That's for poor black people." They got rid of the marketing strategy. At the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna treat your kids like you. So stop expecting people to treat your kids like you. You they mama, you they daddy. So why is it in 2025 we still trying to convince these people to treat us better than some of us treating each other? And what's killing me is we got grown men being over emotional about business. This is business. You can't tell nobody how to run your business. You can't tell nobody who to hire. You ain't crying about them Asians in the nail shop not hiring black people. Y'all not crying about them Asians in the hair store, in the beauty supply store not hiring your people. See how we pick and choose? Where's the complaints about that? Because if you're going to base it off people not caring about us, it's a lot of different races of people don't care about us. Attack them too. And that's what I don't like about victimhood. We love picking and chooses when we want to be a victim and when we want to be the victor. Man, make up y'all goddamn mind, dog. One thing about me, man, I'm not hanging around nobody with a victim mindset. If I'm on an island with other people and there's somebody on the island talking about we gonna die, well, nigga, go jump in the water. Man, don't hang around me, man. That's a victim mindset. You either gonna survive or die trying. But I don't need you around me and you talking about you. We gonna die on the island. There are people who survived the Titanic. We are so into a victim mindset, man. And I just don't understand it. Like, when will it end? Y'all sitting here complaining and celebrating what y'all assume is Target's downfall, like they finna fold. And while y'all complaining, I done bought more stock in Target. See the difference when you think with a business mindset as opposed to when you think from an emotional mindset? See, y'all thinking from an emotional mindset, y'all complaining and celebrating Target stock dropping. Me, I'm celebrating being able to have the opportunity to buy more stock while it's down. So when it goes up, I profit. See the difference between a business-minded person and an emotional-minded person? While y'all complaining, it's guys like me, it's people like me, hustlers like me, who like, oh man, you know, Target stock drop, man, let's buy some more stock. Get in good. So when it go up, I can profit. And this is the difference between who fails and who succeeds in America. Y'all sitting there whining about democracy. This country wasn't built off democracy. This country was built off capitalism. Democracy is what's destroying the country. Democracy is nothing that the government can impose on you. Democracy is something that has to be inside you. You got to personally decide to have a moral compass inside you and gauge things on how you will deal with people as opposed to how you want to be treated. If that was the case, death penalties would stop people from killing. I do not see the death penalty. People are still committing crimes, even though you can get the death penalty. Even though in some states you can get the electric chair or the needle. You can still get 20 years to life doing a robbery, committing crimes. It ain't stopping most people. Some people just have made the sound decisions that they're not going to have the moral compass to make the best decisions in life. And they're willing to risk the punishment bound by law to do it. When is this going to end? We sitting there celebrating Target stock dropping. I'm still shopping at Target. Ain't nobody going to stop me. But y'all still going to turn around and go give your money to Walmart. The Walmarts don't give a damn about a nigga. Costco don't give a damn about, Costco don't care more about y'all than Target. Are y'all not hearing what I'm saying? Until we come together with our money. And you don't have to be rich to do that. So stop depending on the rich black people alone to do it. It starts with you. The average working man or woman can do it. Put your money together. If you concerned about trusting the next person, okay, that's why they have a thing called escrow accounts, to where the money can't be touched, and there are laws that can be in rules implemented and agreements implemented in place, signed by blood, which is your signature, by every party involved, to where everyone's protected and can't nobody rob nobody of the funds that they put in. But y'all don't want to hear that though. Y'all don't want to hear that though. But y'all can put in a bunch of money for a barbecue. Y'all can all put in hundreds and thousands of dollars to go on cruises and go to the trail rides. And y'all can go to the liquor store and buy $1,000 worth of liquor. Y'all can put money in on a $2,000 section in the club and a $50 bottle of liquor that's $400 a piece. Y'all can throw money in the strip club. Y'all can go buy $1,000 Birkins and purses and $500 heels and $300 weed. Man, shut the fuck up talking to me about Target. Y'all whining ass group of people, and I'm embarrassed. You can't win in a game of chess if you don't make a move, boy. You can't win in the game of chess if you don't make a move, boy. You either complaining or you doing something about it. You can't do both at the same time. And forgive me, but I get so passionate about it because I've attempted to create situations where me and some of my closest people can put money together to start something. They agree to it, but it don't fail. I mean, it don't go through. They come up with every reason not to. But y'all don't come up with no excuses to pay that $800 Benz note. Y'all don't come up with no excuses to pay that $700 truck note. Y'all don't come up with no excuses to buy that section, rent that section in the club. Y'all don't come up with no excuses to give y'all money away. But y'all come up with every excuse not to put your money together to flip it. But then when I tell you black culture trash, I get the side eye and I get chewed out. We will never have no power until we gain economic power. I'm going to say that again. Until we gain economic power, we will forever be less than. I'm just trying to give you the last picture. So I'm out. I'm going to keep it short. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to Rock's House. Do that now, okay? Don't forget to check my Instagram, okay? At my mama's house. Love y'all.